Reading books about reinventing yourself or watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts can only take you so far. The real reinventing yourself is when you actively take steps to help yourself get out of your current situation that you don't like. Let me just give you a quick story time. I was in a rough place and I felt like a failure. I felt like I hit rock bottom. And while I was there, I decided to become a better person. I decided to become a better student. I made that decision when I was at home, before the semester even began. So I never anticipated the gravity of the work I was going to have in school. I come back in school and I'm currently taking 3 fourth-year courses, 1 third-year course, and 1 first-year course. If you're wondering why I'm taking this jumbled course work, just watch this video and this video so that you can have like clear context, because I'm not going to go in detail about that. Anyway, just then my brain shut down. I was like, wow, how am I going to manage to move from this class to that class and this class and that class? And the worst part is every Tuesday I have a clash between my third-year course and my fourth-year course. I went to tell the people who are in charge of making the timetable and told them that I'm like, my courses are clashing because like I can't split myself in half, so one half can go and take the third-year course and the other half can go and take the fourth-year course. Yeah, the people just told me that they can't do anything about it because it's not in their power. I'm the only student who's facing that, so they can't change the entire timetable to fit me. It was my mistake. Like, it's because I failed a particular course, and so I'm retaking it, and so I just need to face the penalty, okay, the unintentional penalty of my actions. That was quite something. To me, when I said, oh, I'm going to reinvent myself, I laid out a plan. I was like, okay, every morning I wake up, I'm going to study, and then I'm going to go to class, and then I'll come back, eat, study, sleep, repeat. Like, that's going to be me. But that's not the reality of things. The reality is when you decide to quit something, things just don't fall into place there and then. I feel like this also applies to when you decide to work on your mental health. Bro, the depressive episodes don't just go just like that. You literally need to get up and do something about it. It's now on your shoulders. It's now your decision in each moment, in each step that you take. When you feel like you're about to get into a depressive episode, because you reach a point where you know what triggers you. So when you come face to face with your triggers, the question is, are you going to go back into your old ways of dealing with those triggers? Or are you going to follow steps that help push you forward to the person you want to become, because you decided to reinvent yourself, right? One thing that I noticed about myself in this journey of becoming a better student and reinventing myself and like just being a better person is that I don't work best under pressure. When I feel like I'm under pressure, I often find myself just giving up. If I have 5 assignments due the next day, I'm just going to go sleep. Well, that was the old me. I have about 3 assessments this week. You know what I did yesterday? I slept. I felt under pressure and I slept. When I woke up, I was like, wait a minute. What did I just do? I know I decided to reinvent myself to be a better person, to be a better student. But what I'm currently doing is what the old Lou used to do. And so I was like, where do I want to be? What do I want to achieve? What does that mean for me? And I was like, okay, cool. I want to be a better student. I want to get at least 3 A's this semester. So what does that mean? It just means when I'm under pressure, or when I have a lot of assessments, or when I have a lot of work that I need to do, I actually need to do the work. It's now up to me. If I fall back into the old patterns, then we're not going anywhere. We're not reinventing ourselves. We're not becoming better people, or I'm not becoming a better person. When I feel under pressure, I just want to give up and sleep. I want to cry and sleep. But now, rather than crying and sleep, I tell myself, okay, crying and sleep is fine, but do 30 minutes of work, then cry and sleep. The cry and sleep will be the reward for doing the work. You know what I noticed? Once I start doing the work, I don't even feel the pressure anymore. So The real issue was the idea of how much work I need to do was overwhelming me and making me feel like I'm not going to do it. Now, for you, it might be different. Maybe you're trying to work on your mental health and you found that whenever a certain trigger happens, you just go into this depressive episode, you just lay in bed, think about all the things that went wrong and feel bad about who you are as a person. It's inevitable. Even if you decided to be a better person, those triggers are still going to come back. That's just the truth. The question is, what are you going to do about it now that you've decided to be a better person? I don't know how I can help you, because at the end of the day, it's you who has to take those steps. Like, really, it's you who has to do something about it. You need to mentally make split-second decisions in a step that propels you to be a better person rather than a step that takes you back to the old you that you didn't like. If you are like me and want to be a better student and you find yourself in a trigger situation in which you feel like falling back into your old habits, saying things like, oh, I'm just a slow learner, or oh, school is not meant for me. And sometimes it might be true that you're a slow learner and you need like professional help, right? But then other times it's not true. It's just you being lazy, and that's just the fact. Or it's just you not wanting to put in the required amount of effort or the right amount of effort. Whenever you're solving your mathematics, or in my case my physics, and I come across a difficult question, I'm so tempted to saying I'll look at it later. Or I'm so tempted to telling myself I'm just not a physics person. But that's what the old me used to do. If I'm studying, I come across a question that I don't know, but I'm also feeling hungry. Old me would say, okay, let me make a snack and then I'll come back to this. But I know very well that once I make that snack, I'm going to start watching YouTube videos, and then I'm going to sleep, and then I'll start reading something different, and then I just won't go back to the question that was difficult. New me now, the reinvented me, or well, the one who's in the process of being reinvented, will come across this difficult question, feel hungry, but then I'm like, the least I can do is take a picture and ask my friends to help me. Yesterday, one of my lecturers gave us an assignment and it's due in 2 weeks. You know what old me would do? Old me would look at the assignment and be like, okay, I'll do this on Friday. Because it's 2 weeks, I can chill, I can study, I can do other things that are pending, and then I'll look at this on Friday. Did I ever look at that thing on Friday? No, I would be panicking in the last 3 days before the assignment. You know, matter of fact, I would be panicking 2 days before the due date, or even a day before the due date. But what does new me do? Every single day, I open that assignment and I look at a question and I'm like, I can't do everything today, but at least I can work on one question, either research on it or ask for help on it. Each time I'm about to sleep and I remember, oh, I didn't do anything in this field, I'm like, okay, no sleep, let's look at it. And that's reinventing yourself, making decisions that propel you to be the person you want to be. Because the person you want to be is not just going to come like that. You need to work towards it. No amount of podcasts you listen to will do anything about it. No amount of motivational videos and speakers you listen to and watch will do anything about it. No amount of prayer you give will do anything about it. I'm not trying to undermine the power of prayer, by the way. Don't get me wrong. All I'm saying is, as much as you pray, you also need to do something about it. It's like being sick and just praying, thinking or hoping you'll be fine. It's possible that you will be fine, but you also need to go to the hospital, take your medication, and do what the doctor said you're supposed to do, and pray, okay? Because prayer is important. If you want to work on something, be it your business, your mental health, your weight, your health, your academic journey, it shouldn't just be a desire. It shouldn't just be a vision that you have or an image of where you want to be. You need to take proper steps that take you in that direction. Now, what are those proper steps? I don't know. It all depends on your situation. I watched one video by Michi that just, everything was just clear as day. The video is right here, or I'll link it in the description box. Please watch that video because it might just help you know how to overcome your triggers whenever you face them after you've decided to reinvent yourself. But anyway, I just thought I should share with you what's going on in my life at the moment academically, because I like to share my academic journey with you. I believe in progress, I believe in authenticity and not perfection. I just don't want to come here and say, oh, I graduated. No, but like what actually happened before graduating. It's been a series of highs and lows, and it's not just a desire, it's not just a dream, it's now working towards the dream. Do I still doubt myself occasionally? Yes, especially when the pressure builds. I'm like, am I going to manage? I don't think I'm going to manage. Oh my goodness, I'm going to fail again. Oh my goodness, this isn't going to work out. Oh my goodness, yeah, that still happens sometimes. But then, even after that happens, I recognize that, wait, this is what old Lou used to do. And where did that get her? But the new Lou will have those feelings of self doubt, will have those feelings of failure occasionally, but decide against them. As much as I think I'm going to fail again in this moment, I also think I'm going to do better if I try or when I try. And you know what I do? I try. You need to be hands on things that you want to do better for yourself, because they won't just be handed to you like this. I don't know if I made sense. Anyway, I need to go and study. I need to go and study because my reward for studying today is editing this video and uploading it. So there's that. If I don't study, then I'm not going to edit this video, which is something that I like. And then I'm not going to upload. And then I'm not going to grow as a YouTuber. And then you guys won't get the video. And then you guys will be like, oh my gosh, Lou, why aren't you posting? So to prevent all that, let me study, even if it's for an hour. And then I can edit this video and post and interact with you guys. Yeah. Please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Share it with somebody who you think might find it helpful or find me entertaining. And of course, subscribe to the channel because we're trying to reach 20K before the end of the year. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.